Hey, what's going on here? Here we are, Insane Reefer season. What's going on, my brother? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Oh man, I've been tired today all day, man. I don't know what the heck got to me this freaking weekend, but yesterday, tired. Got out of work. I did two works yesterday. I work on my regular job, and then I went to work at church. Just removing some debris, some wood, some garbage that was thrown in the backyard of the church. And I started at 6 in the morning, finished at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So you guys know how your boy is. Super, super duper tired. Freaking tired. John Silver. I should be an announcer for the wrestling, right? Yeah, right. Um, But yeah, so once I got out of doing all that, I said, you know what, let me get ready. I got this guy that's been after me for like 2 months for me to cut his hair. And I just slept through all the whole afternoon, was tired. I talked to my boy insane for a while. Um, I even forgot what I told him that I was gonna do, and I just blacked out, and I don't remember what I did yesterday after that. All I know I slept. Me and Reefing slept on the couch. That's how tired we were. Uh, then today, um, it was her day for her to get up early and go to church early. And she went to church at 6 in the morning. I think it's 7. And by the time she got out, I just slept through all the whole morning. Then in the afternoon, once she got back home from work, I said, you know what? I need to get alkalinity and calcium. Let me just get out of the house so I can wake up and do something because I felt like useless. So we went to the re shop over here. They didn't have the alkalinity and calcium whatever. So I had to get out of there because now I was gonna get out with a coral, especially a red gonopora that I'll be looking for. And they had it, but $75, a nice size frag. But so you know what? Let's be out. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. Let's go. And I stopped at the other place where I grabbed the alkalinity and calcium. From there, we went to eat, came back home, back to the couch, fell asleep again. What a life, huh? But, while she was in church, I set up my, no crazy setup, just water in, filter going, on the 2.5 gallon for the beta fish. He's been sitting on that little cup since I got him. So that's another thing that I grab. I grab water, um, some bacteria for fresh water. Look at me talking about fresh water. So some bacteria for fresh water, and the fish is super happy. So I bought the beta water. I don't know if that makes any difference. Supposedly it's seeded with beneficial bacteria. So I didn't only want it to use the RODI water. I don't know if RODI water is good for them, but I did use a little bit. So I bought a gallon. Then I put like half a gallon more on the tank. And right now, like fill halfway, and then I got the filter. I'm using the filter as like a waterfall, so it could create some oxygen exchange in the water. And the bacteria balls, I bought those little spheres, this little things right here. I don't know how good they are, but hey, I don't know not much about fresh water, so I bought this so I could see the filter. I put it right, people drop it inside the tank. I dropped it inside the filter. I should drop two of them. I mean, this one is rated for 10 gallons. One boat per 10 gallon. That's only 2.5. So I figure if I drop one, they recommend when you start a new tank to add double the amount. That's only 2.5. So one bowl, I think it will do the job for now. But if I see anything change in that tank, then I did bust substrate already for the freshwater. But I don't want to set up that tank, even though I like that tank. And I started watching some freshwater videos, and I came across this guy, 6M Aquatics, I believe it is. And he did a nice, simple, low maintenance planted tank with this same size tank. So I loved it, and I think that's the way I'm going with this tank. If I set up this one, I'm not sure yet. I'm not 100% because I love the shape of a small cube. So I don't know, and I think I could accomplish more the aquascape that I'm looking for that tank. T40 Chimp, what's going on, my brothers? Thank you for coming through. So yeah, you got your boy here talking about freshwater. So let me show you, man. The fish is freaking happy, man. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. Now you guys get to see him. That's why I end up growing that fish. It's just a beautiful fish. So I couldn't pass on this fish, man. I like betas. I love betas a lot. Ever since I knew I love fish, that was one of the fish that I fell in love with. I like those and the cardinal tetras, the little blue ones. I love those. But betas, I always loved them, but I couldn't never keep them alive. So hopefully this guy is gonna be with me a long time. Before I moved back with Reefing, I bought her a beta, which it was a blue one, and she named him Hector. And the fish sadly ended up passing away. I mean, she didn't know much about it, so filtration wasn't good at all. No filter whatsoever in the tank, so the fish ended up dying. Fletcher, right? What's going on, brother? But look at how beautiful that beta is, man. Look at how beautiful and active. You can't get better than that. So I got this filter here going. I got waterfall, just so it could create some acting and shade. I didn't want to fill it up completely because I heard they jumpers, and sometimes when you pass by the tank, he do dart to the side of the tank, so I don't want him to jump out of the tank. Simple LED, but he's good, man. Look at how active that beta is. Ever since I saw him, he's been that active. He haven't slowed down. He's always active. And a good thing, I think, by me putting him here next to the salt water, you're going to be more curious what's going on in this world. So I know right now he's just fighting reflection. So look at how beautiful that fish is. You see him darting? So that's what happened when you pass by the tank. He just get a little spooked. But such a beautiful fish. Now back to salt water. Let me feed the fish. I haven't fed the fish today. I did feed him earlier. He got spooked and now he just in the bottom of the tank. Dito. Dito. Where's the fish food? Where is my fish food? Where are the flakes? Flaky flakes. So everybody in the tank is doing good. I mean, it's still a problem with the stylo. They slowly dying. Not all of them, but the colony that I fragged, that big colony I had. I mean, I don't know what the heck is going on with that colony. Everybody else seems to be doing good. Anything that I had dying before is still there. Like my peach hammer, the head that it was dying, it came back. Tank being stable, even though I had a little drop of alkalinity, surprisingly, but I did. Even though I increased my doser, because when I told you guys that I was dosing 100, I wasn't dosing 100. I was only dosing 80 mils. I basically did half and half, so 80 and 85, I believe it was. So I increased it to 90. right when I came from Florida, and I increased my dosing, and like the single dosing I do, I was doing 15, now I'm doing 20. But no, this thing is taking more and more. I mean, look at that coral right here. It's just growing and growing. So now I'm up to 90 mils an hour. Like I said, I was doing half and half. Now it's just 90 throughout the whole day. And I increased to 30 mils of alkalinity and calcium separately a daily. And for my surprise, yesterday, well, this morning, matter of fact, this morning, I think it was this morning. Anyway, so either last night or this morning, I tested alkalinity. It was 7.7. So that means that these corals are consuming like crazy. So I did dose the tank. My usually doses and an extra more, so I went to 50. So I did 30 first, then wait a couple hours, and then I did another 20. So I'm about to check and see where we at. See where we at and see how much it dropped. I mean, I didn't test. I want to see how much it increased me dosing that much. So we'll see now. I'm gonna do that now because I gotta set up the two-part dosing because I'm on my limit of fresh water adding together with the cold water right now, and I don't want the tank to overflow because I'm dosing too much fresh water together with the cold water. Even though it's still evaporating, but my ATO is not going off. I still got the tank completely, not completely full, but almost to the top since I went to Florida and came back. So imagine it's not evaporating, nothing at all. hmm Put it right there. So, man. So I'm gonna try to run the tank this week with the cold water and whatever I'm dosing daily. But next weekend or starting Friday, I'm gonna start doing the two-part dosing since I'm here home. Even though I work Saturday, but it's only a couple hours, and that way I know how much the tank is consuming daily. Even though they got calculator and all that, but I gotta be testing, just to know exactly how much they are consuming. So we'll see. In my 40, I have. All right, let me count, and I gotta use my hand because it's hard to see. I mean, to just guess. Okay, I got two firefish, two blue damsels, three wrasses, one yellow tang, one royal grama, and one cleaner goby. 11 fishes in total, and the barnacle blending. Hey, where did he go? He got out of the rock. I just saw you. Where are you? Where are you? Where did you go? Ah, oh, come on, little fish. You didn't jump the tank, huh? I just saw you in your cave. Where are you? He camouflaged with the tank of it, and it's really hard to see. You guys didn't see no fish jumping, huh? It was just right there in that little hole right there. And now I don't see him. I saw something come out of there, but let me throw some more food in there to see if he shows up. That fish is so freaking fast. All right, where are you? Show yourself. Show yourself, little guy. Show yourself. Where he at? Hold on. I gotta search for that fish. Because I've been having the tap on the screen, like the mesh screen, off. I even turned on the light to see he jump out of the tank. Where are you? I just saw you there, and now you're not there. Where are you? Show yourself. ¿De dónde? ¿De what? What's that? Pizza? Está bien. I'll something if you want. I'm looking for a fish. Hold on, mommy. My lightning strike. ¿Dónde está? No lo veo. Let me see. He's inside the cave. Nope, he's not there. Where are you? Because I think I just saw something flashing out of the tank, but where? Come on, show yourself. Where did you go? Sorry, guys. I just gotta search for this fish. I need to see where he moved. Because I think I just saw him, but since I had the top off, checking on the floor, not here. Checking on the couch, not here. Where did he go? Huh? I don't know, Mama. I'm not sure. Not 100% sure. You know what? Yeah. Oh man, he jumped out of the tank. He's fried already. Oh no, I think he's still in the cave. No, that's a brittle star. Where did you go? This is crazy. He was just there. Now I gotta find him. At least know where he moved. Cause he never come out of there. And I had the top off for a while. I mean, like I say, he never moved out of there. So trying to see if I see his little face. He's not stuck in the power head, so he's good. Alright, let me search on the other side, guys. Give me 1 second. I gotta find my little baby, man. Barnacle Blanny, where are you? Show yourself. Did you move over here? He's not over there. Oh, found him. He's under the stylo over here. This little fish, man, he's something else. He's so tiny. Alright, I know where he's at. He's in the back. I guess the pygmy angel was bothering him. Hmm? Whew. Okay, baby. I got him for you. I got a coupon? Oh, Okay. MB Reef. What's going on, brother? Salty Reef. We got full house. Full house. Ah, man. I found admin. What's going on? Who's admin? But I got him in my page as a moderator. Yeah, but usually it's admin. What used to be your name? Oh, Angel. Okay, Angel, you scaring me, brother. Angel, Angel be changing names. I gotta keep track. Angel. All right, let me test alkalinity, guys, because I need to know where this thing is at. So earlier today, like I said, I was bored as hell. Rescue didn't feel good. But I said, you know what, we gotta hit the street. I gotta get out of the house. I gotta get out. I was gonna go to get the bracket, even though I don't need it right now because I'm not planning to change lights yet. Well, I was gonna go get it because I was checking online, right? Online, it's 23.10, something like that. Once you complete your order, it's about $40. The place that is over here is $47. Yeah, I gotta take a drive, but it's right there. You know, I don't have to wait 2 days, 3 days for me to get it. What the heck? What the heck this thing got? Oh man. So I was gonna go over there today, but then I said, you know what? I might end up coming home with all the stuff that I don't need, so let me just stay around the area. So that's what I did. That's exactly why I said, nope, let me stay here. Because if I go to any of this reef, I'm telling you, it was so hard for me to leave that store where the red gunny was. But I said, you know what? Okay, I'm here. I started looking on freshwater aquascape. They didn't have much, so I didn't buy nothing. Because the theme that I'm going is kind of like a, not forest, but it's so many nano tiny tanks aquascape for fresh water that I love so much. And trust me, this is something, it's not new for me. I've been looking at this video for a minute now. And it's going to be like I said, low tech, nothing crazy, no CO2, none of that. I just want something simple that I can manage because I got my salt water, and then having two tanks, different chemistry tanks. I don't want to deal with that. None of that, trust me. It's dealing with this system. There's two tanks together, and trust me, sometimes they get overwhelming. Lately, the DMT being on autopilot. This tank has been doing amazing. It just there. I mean, look at everything in there. Oh, sorry for my poor camera work. Now look at all that. Everything is just happy, open. Not the most colorful tank, but it's just a beautiful reef tank. Simple. I got SPS, LPS, Euthelia, Gorgonians, leathers. It's a fully mixed reef. That was the DMT. Like usually anything that I put in that tank is blessed by Dave Nano Tank, so everything always do good. So thank you, Dave, for taking care of your tank from heaven. It's always doing good. The sand settled back, so no more algae like that growing on the sand. Just minor little spots here and there. The same thing with the 40. I haven't touched the sand. Um, no that brown stuff growing on it. So everything's been good. My fuge is going crazy, growing algae. That algae that I put in there from the ocean from here, which is colder water, is not. It's not. reef water or Caribbean. Is slowly dying, but it's feeding the copepod, so I left it in there. I don't care. Uh, what can I do? Maybe raise my phosphates a little bit, my nutrients. Um, I don't mind. I could bring them down always. Or I could just remove it and that's it. All right, it's 8.2. You see how low? Well, not low, but 8.2. That's not what I like it. I like it 8.6, 8.7. So that's what we get, 8.2. So that means that it's taking, wow, 50 mils. Jesus Christ. From 7.7 to 8.2, maybe it went like to 8.5 since I did the last dosage on it. So now I have dropped to 8.2. I'm not going to do the 50 mils right now. I'm just going to do the 30 and test again later in the morning before I go to work and see where we at. Of course, Avian. Of course, you can have a tank trio. Depend which tanks, but just put them all at the same time. And I think you'll be okay. All right. This is all set. Alkalinity test. I'm not testing nothing else. Um, I haven't done nothing different this week or since the last live, so everything should be good. The only thing I did was kind of a little bit of target feeding to some zoas, but I didn't go crazy with it either. I did fed frozen for 2 days in a row, so today they're getting flakes. I received a nano metal scraper. Look at how the fish gets spooked with the shininess. They think it's a shark. What's my thoughts on this thing? It's not a two little fishes one. It's similar. Um, what's my thought on this thing? It's a weapon. It's a weapon. I don't recommend this thing to nobody because it's super sharp. This one that I bought, it uses what I used to do edge ups. So this thing is deadly. Like you could look. I almost got look what it just did to me. Look at my finger. Let me see right there, my skin. Look at that. Just trying to show you guys the blade. Nope. It's gonna stay right there. Um, I think I threw all the box. I was gonna return it, so I'm gonna find a box where I can fit this thing. And I'm gonna stay with my flippers. This thing is super dangerous. I do not recommend this thing to nobody. Maybe I can modify it, but the only blades it used so far is the barber blades. That's why I bought this one, 'cause I said, yeah, so, but the blade comes out so much. Like, if I flip this piece the way it's supposed to go, that's how much the blade comes out. It's too much, too much. Even though sometimes I use my own barber blades with my hand to scrape certain spots that I can get with the flipper. Um, but let's say it's little kids that come inside this house. Let's say I leave this, I forget, God forbid, I forget this thing laying around and I didn't put it in safety mode. Then it's a dangerous weapon. Like, listen, like, look at this thing I just did to my hand without touching the blade completely. No, 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 no. No, no, that's not. Nope, 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 no, no. A purple tang, a Tomini tang, but I need host just in the third one. Yeah. What's salty, sir? A hippo tang, self-intent, scope tang. Yep, nice trio. Yeah, I mean the hippo tang is a great tang. I mean they grow big, but I think in a 120 gallon you got a good couple years before it grows to a fully grown hippo tang. Um, I love when I have my purple tank. I think I had it together with this yellow one. Did I? Did I have the yellow tank already? No, I didn't. I don't even remember. I don't even remember. Probably not. But a lot of people say it's when you introduce all of them to the tank, introduce them at the same time. The problem is when they become established to the tank, and later on you plan to add one. They always recommend, and this is what I heard, and it do work because I had tried it. Put it in the sump first. Let the fish sense go through the whole tank for at least a week or two. That way, the other fish know it's the new fish in the tank, even though they can see it, but they can smell it. And then move it back to the display tank and a cage, and little by little, let the fish see it there, and then release it. And that way, you minimize um, aggression. I mean, that's what I heard before. I had tried it with the clowns. Right now, I got all three clowns in the same tank since I put them on the quarantine, and they get on alone. Even though the regular Aceleros disappear, they don't mind the other one coming close and eating together and all that. So I will say that it's all depend. If like right now, I bet you if I put this nasal tank in the 40, that yellow tank is gonna go hammer. It's gonna kill him since it's so small. So plus, I don't want to break my sticks, and I know once I put a bigger fish in there, and I gotta get them out because of aggression, everything's gonna get broken. That happens all the time. Even when I'm trying to catch a fish with a net, it always happens where I break a piece of or whatever coral. I did last time. I think I was trying to catch the clown, the white clown, the Wyoming white. Um, and I broke a piece of my digitata. So I got it over there on the other side, which is another frag for the taking. This one too, I bought this one in the same digi, so that one can go too. I don't mind. I mean, the corals are doing so good, man. I'm sad for the purple stylo because it is one of my OG corals that I like a lot. But a lot of those corals do the same thing. A lot of people complain about that they die from the inside or from the bottom, and you gotta be constantly fragging them and all that. Um, I don't know what's causing it in my tank because every other coral is doing good, but it is what it is. I learned how to let go. You know, certain corals that don't want to do good. Hey, it is what it is. You gotta learn how to let go. Not because one is not doing good, I'm gonna go and change stuff in the tank and kill everything else. Straight reefer. So I want to apologize to you guys for not doing that video for the giveaway. I'm gonna make it happen this week. I just didn't have time this week. It was such a crazy week since my other coworker was out vacation. Um, my other coworker also was off for 4 days because he was doing the truck license, and the two guys that I had, they both new in my area, and I was just training, and one miss on Friday, so I was left up with the newer one, which is working wonderful, but I got to be watching out for everything they're doing, so I didn't have time in my plate to sit down and prepare and come up with something so I could do the giveaway. I probably do it randomly like I always do. Nothing special about doing the wheel of death and none of that. None of that. We just probably everybody's just in the live. I'm gonna write all the names, put them on a little thing, and shake it like it's hot, and whoever wins wins. I'm in love with my beta, man. That's just a beautiful fish. Have you ever guys seen a flashlight fish? I didn't record them. I didn't take a picture, but I saw them in person today. That's a crazy looking fish. I mean, it's not a crazy looking fish, but because it's kind of like I think it's called the squirrel fish, the red one with the big eyes. So it's the same thing, but in black. But it has bioluminescence under the eye, and they had them at the reef tour. Crazy. Avians say, I really want a clown tank, but they get big and aggressive pretty quick from what I read. Yeah, yeah, I do love those too, man. I do love the clown tank. They beautiful. They beautiful, but one day, I guess, when we all could have a place where we could have our biggest reef tank and we could have all this fish that we would love to have. Um, One of my favorite fish from the big side of fish that I like a lot is the Regal Angel. It's a beautiful fish. Hard to keep. Also, you guys know I love my Moorish idols. I love those fish. I don't know. It's kind of like the hard to keep fish is the biggest ones and the ones that die so easy. Guys, I gotta tell you a secret. I love my beta fish. Oh man, I gotta do a marking on the water because I don't want the water level to go lower than that because where's the markers? Because let me do a little line here with this marker. That way I know when to fill it up again. I'm only gonna let it go down like not even like an eighth of the water. Get that water going. Usually I complain to certain um, fish keepers that I see. Um, they run their freshwater tanks like really low on water, and the filter is just splashing like I got it right now. And like my father in Puerto Rico, he has this iridescent sharks, and he keeps the water so low. And I say, Father, you could bring the water higher. You know that, right? You don't gotta keep it that low. And but in a way, it's good because it's breaking the surface, it's creating some surface agitation, and it's helping for oxygen change. And the sharks that he got, they big. These things he bought them like a half inch, and now they just huge that they can't even turn. And I told him, Father, you're gonna have to make a pool in the back of the house and put them in a pool because they're gonna outgrow that tank. But he knows better, so you don't want to listen. You don't want to listen. Mami, lo de gas soda, de la botella. Put one in the fridge for me. Yeah, so I could go super cold. Thank you. How much is the pie of pizza? You need a piece of the blue stack, bro. That thing is growing like crazy, Kenny. That thing is just look at those tips. They love in life. I'm telling you, I respect everybody's opinion. Um, and and some suggestions I get for my tank. And I just I do listen and I take them in consideration, but I don't I don't make changes in my tank. I like to keep running the tank the way it's running because everything seems to be happy, even though I probably don't have the best coloration in certain other corals that I know they could give up more. But they growing. They growing. They happy. Polyps are out. They loving life. So for me to experiment with my tank is hard. It's hard right now. Even though me throwing that algae that I grabbed from the ocean here, that was a stupid move from my part. Throwing something that I don't know what chemicals it's carrying or none of that. Thank God nothing happened. So, but it's hard for me right now to be like, okay, let me tweak the tank here, let me tweak it over here, just to adjust certain things. Um, right now, I haven't done anything, guys. I haven't done anything. I bought water to do a water change. I did one before I left to Florida. I did one when I came back from Florida. So that was basically a 5 gallons or 10 gallons in 1 week, and I usually do 5 gallons a week. So I can wait another week before I do the next 10 gallons. So you guys seen the tank? I haven't done anything to the tank. I haven't done anything. I haven't blown the sand how I usually do, so I can hide the algae and none of that. Everything just, I mean, you could tell right here. Look how much the sand had moved from here. That's how much the flow been hitting around here. So, everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is happy where it's at. The algae didn't come out in the sand or whatever that thing is, and that means that the me shutting down the UV and keep doing what I'm doing is working. I guess the beneficial bacteria that I was killing with the UV is coming back. It's populating the tank, so everything is good. And that's one thing I learned. Cause trust me, I'm one of those that watch videos of other reefers and I see what they do, and you want to do it too. I was watching a video earlier about this guy with so much beautiful coloration in SPS. But those are the videos that you don't want to watch because it's gonna make you tweak with your tank, especially when you don't have those colors in your tank. So just what I suggest is what I'm doing is just go slowly and don't change things too fast. Right now, if I want to do anything, either bring down any levels or do any changes to the tank, I will do it like really slow, not a rush. I saw an appropriate reefer video today that he always release every Sunday, talking about acans. The ones they turn orange, they don't go back. And me and John talked about that last time. And let me tell you, yeah, my acans went back again to a little bit of orange, but at one point I did saw the colors coming back. So it's possible. It's possible. Either I got to bring down my nitrates a little more and my phosphates, and as long as levels stay stable, they're gonna go back to the original color when you bought them. I mean, when a coral change colors, meaning it's stressed, it's not happy, it's adjusting to the environment. So that's for me. Anything is all that is a myth. The once they can change color, they don't go back to the original color. No, they do change back to the original color because I have seen my acans go through different morpho colors, especially this one right here. I mean, you look at pictures that I had done on this coral in the past right here. This thing sometimes super bright orange. Right now it's just regular orange. I don't see the brightness, that glowy orange that I had before. Lately it's behaving with smaller heads. Usually it's bigger heads. So in the morning, these corals are super happy. You guys gotta see them through the like noontime, maybe 1, 2 o'clock. They super happy, super fluffy. Around this time, of course, they start closing down because light's about to shut down. Um, But yeah, for me, that's a myth when it comes to Aiken. I wrote a comment on his video say my Aikens went back to the original color. So I think it's all about keeping stability in your numbers. I got you, my bro. I got you. I got you. That'd be crazy, right? The only stack. Yeah. Yeah, I made a decision, I made a decision with the tank when it comes to acros. Right now I'm good where I'm at. Whatever I put in the tank is nothing that I will buy with my own money. It's anything that I trade with anybody or anything, a gift or whatever. I'm not planning to add nothing else because every time you add, believe it or not, we was talking about this yesterday in Reefing live stream. Every time you add anything to the tank, it could be something as small as a snail. Changes happen in the chemistry of the water and the tank and the environment, everything. Believe it or not, and I seen these changes whenever I add anything, I add a rock or I take out something. I see these changes, so that's where I'm at right now. I'm not trying to add nothing. If anything, I want to fill a space. What I do, I will frag anything I got in there and will reglue it somewhere else. Because anything that I got right now is staying alive, is healthy, is happy, and I don't want to kill more corals. And I would love to have them all. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't love to have all the corals you can have? But this is where I'm at right now with my tank. I love what I got. If anything comes, then let it be welcome. But no, I'm not planning. And all these acros die, and I stay with the stacks and the digis. That's all this tank is gonna be about. It's only stacks and digis. And let me tell you, ever since I saw that tank, a top shelf full of digis, it was just an amazing tank. Super beautiful. So I think those three colors, purple, red, green, it will be a beautiful contrast of colors, and then with the plating Montes, the Setosa green, you got green, red, and orange. It's just beautiful, beautiful. So all I got to do right now is just remove the Garzonian out of there once we set up the other tank. I do not put in the DNT because it gets out of the water. So it's so tall that it comes out of the water. Unless I frag it and make it small, but I don't want to do that. That will be nice as a centerpiece in Reef Q's tank. So that's where I'm at with that. But I got you, Kenny. I got you. You know, I always told you when it comes to that coral, you're the first one having it. Uh, I'm 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 grateful that you gave it to me, and I'm happy that it's doing good in the tank. That I was able to keep it alive and growing and providing what it needs to be happy. So let's keep our finger crossed that everything's gonna continue going the way it's going, and nothing's gonna go out of whack and kill none of these corals, and I could give it back to you safe and sound the way you gave it to me. It's such a beautiful coral. Telling you, when the white lights are on, you see that purple with the tips blue. It's just crazy. Like, look at all those tips right now, how shiny they are. I'm getting so much grow right now. I see it. I see the tip change. Like more. Like, look at the green one. All those little tiny, they spreading. Like, look at the digi. Some are slow growers, so I don't expect all the corals grow the same at the same rate. But they're all happy. That's all I can say. They're all happy. My pink acros are staying pink. Um, my yellow one that is behind the stack right now is staying yellow. So it's growing. I like the way it grows, that one, because it's yellow. The petals are kind of like reddish, and then the growth area is green, like most all the corals, you know. Oh, watch it, mama. Mira, all the dust going this way. Sorry. Yeah. Espérate. You could do it. Let me put the. You gotta do it with the vacuum. El vacuumcito. El chiquito del carro. Why not? I could convert it to both. You know me. DIY Calypso. But si tú quieres, dale, barrio. I cover the tank for a little bit. No, cause, huh? No, we buy one. But yeah, guys. So yeah, and like I was saying earlier, I appreciate everybody when y'all gave me suggestions for my tank. You thought you lost it? Oh, uh-huh. Nice. So I appreciate. Don't get me wrong. I do take those suggestions in consideration. And a TikTok page just for this fish. My tank just made a year. Oh yeah, shit. You're right. Holy cow! Wow. Thank you, bro. Thank you for reminding me. You see, I haven't been in Instagram like that. I don't want to say the reasons why, but oh, well, the reasons why is because that's the way the guy that is looking for the haircut communicate with me. I don't, I just don't want to keep telling him, okay, tomorrow. So I just call him tomorrow, maybe when I got out of work, and just do his haircut tomorrow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you ever see this live and I'm talking about it. um, but also, sadly, my daughter called me yesterday and gave me the news that COVID is in her home. Um, she didn't feel nothing yesterday, but she is feeling something today. She got headaches and muscle pain and all that. So that's another thing that had kept me off the internet a little bit, just thinking and trying to keep her positive thinking, because it's not only her mom, uh, her stepdad, her sister haven't getting no symptoms yet, but hopefully, they're gonna be okay, especially with all this that is going on over there right now. So my princess, if you were watching this, I will call you once I finish just to check on you. But she's doing good. I spoke to her earlier. She was just in bed, relaxing, sleeping, resting. So this is something that like a lot of people think they're not gonna get it, and let me tell you, we all gonna experience it one time or another. Sadly, it's gonna be more painful for other people than other. Sadly, but it's reality. Some people that are not in good health or have health problems, it's gonna be tougher on them. And I'm just talking from my heart, because for what I've seen, I've been through it. Um, so it's no vaccine out there that's gonna keep you from not getting it. Trust me, it's not. It's not. Hmm. And I'm sorry, but it's not. But anyway, this is not a life to talk about freaking COVID-19 right now. You see how this subject gets you carry on, and you start talking. Oh, hold on, let me feed the Mandarin. All right, change the subject. Mandarin is looking for food. Food. So another thing is, it's been what, a couple of days since I added the queso to the tank. Corals do like it for what I'm seeing so far since I added it. I don't know what the part I'm giving them. All I know is that I do add a little white throughout the day and then change it to blue at night. That part I'm not liking. I was done with that a while ago, so I ain't gonna get rid of the lights later on down the line. I'm not gonna keep them. Thank you again to to God first than anything that gave me a chance to win in that giveaway. But I'm not gonna keep them. Uh, um, I already have a buyer in line for both of them, so it's a light. Do I recommend it to anybody? I don't recommend it, especially because if you love your blues, and even though it's a great light, has good reputation and all that, I'm a newbie to it, and I this is my first time using one. They look nice. They nice and slim. The mounting is perfect. The light looks is nice, but I'm not going back. Even though probably in the app, you could tweak it with the colors and all that and make it ramp up and ramp down. But no. No, let me just plug and play, set up an app, and boom, boom, done. Right now, I have it connected to a timer, even though with the app I could do that, but nope. I don't got time to look for no app right now. I don't got time for none of this extra stuff that I gotta do to the light. Like I say, corals do love it because if you see the tank, it's looking nice. That's the only reason that I'm gonna keep one just for a little bit, just for a little bit. Um, Especially with the height that it is. I'm running it a little bit less than 50% right now. They about, I would say 45% if I go by that little nub thingy. Where's the Mandarin food? I mean, you haven't seen the Mandarin? Oh, I found it. So, but yeah, that's the only part I didn't like. And from this view, you could see a lot of shadowing. From the top view, you could see everything lit up nice, like completely. But I don't know. I don't know. It's not my taste. It's not my taste of light. Mandarin, go back to your spot, man. Where's my big tweezers? Have you seen my big tweezers? You seen a bug? How do you get that algae out of this container? You muffle? Wow. That was a big chunk of algae. How you got it out of here? What are you looking for? A bug? Mandarin, go this way. No. Go that way. Go. Go to your corner to eat. Go. Yeah. Go, puppy. Go. Go to the corner. Go to the corner. Over there. Yeah. Go that way, puppy. That way. Let me throw these pellets here. Yeah, for this guy and the Mandarino. Mandarin, come this way to your corner. No. Not back there. This way. Yeah. Keep swimming. Just keep swimming that way. Yeah. Look. Look at your pellets falling. Oh, no, this way. Go to that corner, yeah. Go to that corner. Over there. Yeah, go over there. The fish don't care. No, you're letting everybody eat your pellets. You're not listening. You don't see your pellets falling? Where are you going now? Oh no, he feel like swimming today. He just feel like swimming on top of the corals today. Rare when you see a mandarin swimming on top of the corals, huh? Let me show you guys a couple of the corals that I got here. Oh, of course. He was gonna close it. So this is how the stylos are doing. You guys can see it's our random parts where the palos are coming out. Sadly, because it's just a beautiful coral. But palos are getting released from different places. Maybe they end up landing somewhere. I don't know where, but alright, so now I got them on the floor. Look at my frog spawn. My frog spawn is doing beautiful. All the squirrels are happy here. They're really happy. That one changed color again, so probably a little bit of high of nutrients right now. Look at that mushroom. Beautiful mushroom. They spread fast. Let me show you guys something else I bought for this tank. Alright, Mandarin, I'll see you before lights out. Let me show you guys the beta up close without being in the tripod. Look at Beatty. Look how active that beta, Papa. Beautiful. Go ahead, Papi. Display yourself. Show them how beautiful you are. Show them how beautiful you are. And that's what yeah, I gotta have the lens on because it's next to the blue light, so. And that's my fountain there, or waterfall. You can tell I don't know nothing about fresh water. Look at my algae, how much it has grown. Super happy. Slowly, I'm removing this one. So the more I remove from this one, the more of that one grows. And that's thick. All that is all the way to the bottom. I mean, look at that forest right there. So the algae is still red. But you see all the pods all over it. Something they're doing there. Oh, mama. And what I was going to show you guys. No, está bien. I'm not trying to show you in the camera. Where is this is the one? Yeah. Alright. Let me hold on, let me open the DNT ball before I forget. And let it be flow. Oh, now you in that corner? But he's eating some pellets. Come on, big guy. Let him eat. You already ate. Go. Let him eat. Yeah, take everything that went back there. Let him eat those pellets in there. He found them. He ended up finding the pellets. So now the flow turned on, and they all gonna go to the back of the tank. Whoop! Catch it. Look, you got more right there, puppy. Right there. Yeah, you got one in front of you. Yummy. But here's come this bully guy. That's why they say do not mix big fish with mandarins or any fish, because they're gonna compete for food. They're gonna compete for food, and especially if it's a big guy like this one. He's small right now, but he's gonna become bigger and bigger. And anywhere you throw food, that's where he's gonna end up being at. And he loves those pellets because those pellets has algae on them, some type of seaweed. So I went and bought another thing to view the corals. This one is so no, hold on. This one needs to get clean, really good. My loba, my loba. Hold on, guys, give me a second. Let me clean this thing. No, para limpiar esto que se llenó con la soda y toda esa cosa. Yeah. No, but okay. Buen provecho. So this is another thing I went crazy looking for, like some type of bigger viewer than the one that I had. In this one, I believe I could drop the phone in here. It won't sink. The other one I had was too small. Then I was gonna get a glass one, but I couldn't find one with a good clear bottom part. So I just saw this one in the clearance. And I say, even though it has letters in the middle, but I don't need the part where the letters are. I just need the part around it. And it's good to view corals. It was like a thing to put the coffee little things. Ooh, look at this. Let me see. I'm gonna drop you guys in here and see what happened. Will it sink? Nope. You guys are floating in the tank. So I could give you, at least I could give you guys a different view. You guys are swimming by yourself in the tank. Isn't that cool? Look at this. Look at this. This thing is in. Let me see. I think I got you guys zoom in. Yep. You see, wildlife give you life like this, man. No live stream give you life corals in the water. In the wata ua. Look at that. Look at that. Corals from the top of the tank. So the barnacle blending, let's see if we can see it from the top. No, it's gonna be hard to see, but he's right there. Yep, right there, he came out. Yep. To the millie, just going slowly. The purple acro. And the anemone's in the back now. Yeah, you see? This is all this. Whee, you guys are floating by yourself. Oh. Then if I want you guys to stay from the top right there, look, I could port you guys right here. You guys could be right there watching the stream, looking from the top of the tank. In the fire. You love the queso that you have, lent you the remote. KC Reef, what's going on, KC? Nice to see you here, brother. I love the Mandarin. Yeah, man. That Mandarin is a rescue. I don't know if you know the story with that Mandarin. So here where I'm at is this guy. We call him the free reefer because I mean it's a messed up name that I put to him, but he only comes around when he wants free stuff. He never comes around either to buy anything or he don't call me to check on me. He always just come to see if I have anything for free. But I stopped giving him stuff because he's killing stuff. He's not keeping things alive. So why this thing don't want to charge? What's going on? Oh, there we go. So he called me one day. I had give this guy fish. They all die, and that's why I decided not to give him nothing else. It's a guy that you can ask a question, a simple question like, "What's your temperature in your tank?" and he don't even know. So for that, I do not give him no more stuff for free until he shows me that he's basically doing what he need to do for his animals. But anyway, so the Mandarin, he had one before it died, so he bought this one like a lot of us do as an impulse buy. And he called me one day. He said, "Listen, I bought this Mandarin, and my clownfish is beating the life out of him." So when this fish came, I said, "But he's still alive. What's going on with the fish?" He said, "No, he's just in one corner. He don't want to move. He don't want to do nothing." And I said, "Just bring him. Let's give him a chance." Since the tank where he's at right now, I didn't have no other fish there that could have bothered him that much. So the fish came beat up, no fins, like barely with fins. And yeah, he was just in one spot. He didn't want to move, but I fed him and he ate. So that was a good sign to me. And ever since, the fish got his weight up. Um, Started doing really good. Like it was already a big male Mandarin. So, but ever since I got him, he's been through it. He got beat up by those fish. Mind you, that he got caught in the wild before he got to me, or before he got to the stores, and then to this guy. So this little fish been through a lot. For those that say that mandarins are um, like a fragile fish or any fish, any fish that makes it from the ocean to a store, it's a hardy fish. Don't come with that. That is now he may be picky to eat, but not a sensitive fish that you cannot keep it in your tank. He just went through hell just to get to a store and then to your house. So, but anyway, the fish, like I say, got in weight, really nice. Then not too long ago, he started behaving the same way again. Like he didn't want to eat because I added medicine to the brine shrimp, so he stopped liking the brine shrimp. He stopped liking the brine shrimp, so he no longer wanted the brine shrimp, and he started getting skinny and skinny. And I wasn't trying nothing else. No, me knowing that he could eat pellets and all that, and once he got a taste for pellets, he loves pellets, and that all he is right now. Maybe he picks on copepods and stuff in the tank, but um, I feed him most of the time pellets. Yeah, definitely not a beginner fish, especially if the tank is new. It's not a beginner fish. I saw this guy today at the reef store buying one, and I should have. I did give him a suggestion, and the way I train my fish to eat frozen food, the mandarin that I own. But it's hard to tell somebody not to get it when the fish store is willing to sell it. They just want to get rid of the fish. So they had two. Well, they had probably more, but they had two, and the guy was wanting to buy one, and he was committed to buy one. So I should have suggested. to him, because I think I'm not mistaken. I think I have a video in the way um, I train my Mandarin to eat. So I should make more videos on that for people that are getting into Mandarin because I've been 100% successful in getting them all to eat frozen and not pellets but frozen food. Yeah, as long as they curious about food that you drop in the tank, eventually, what I had noticed, and they're gonna end up eating it once they get hungry, especially if they don't find pods or. But you get, those fish, you gotta buy them active. They cannot be just stressed the hell out. They gotta be moving and good health. Um, if not, they're not gonna make it. But yeah, it's not a beginner fish. It's not a beginner fish. Not at all. Not even a tank that is only being set up for 6 months. Um, Mind you, probably some of my fish tank, my tank just turned a year old. The 20-gallon shallow here is not even 6 months since I put it together, I believe, and but everything in it is being underwater for a lot of years. They probably new setup, but my media being wet over 8 years or more. So it's well established sand, rocks, media, bacteria, everything in the tank. Ain't that a cool view? You say that one fish that I will never have, and that's wrong. You should have it, man. You have a big enough tank to keep 100 mandarins. Oh, yeah, I mean, it's like I always say, it's a fish that, like any fish, they should be left in the ocean. But now, like they could breed them and breed them in captivity. So there's no need for them to be catching them out the ocean, and they still doing it. Um, the difference is you buy a wild caught one, it's only $25 to $30. Captive bred is $80, and I get it. I get it when it comes to okay, what it took for them to breed them and all that. But if you don't want, if you want to stop people from catching stuff from the ocean, then don't come with don't triple in the price of the fish. Because I trust me, I will never pay $80 for a tiny little thing that is smaller than a hermit crab. That could get sucked up through any power head, even a freaking nanometer power head. They could get sucked through it and die. So no, I will never pay that. That's too much money for such a small fish. But that's the only good thing about them now. They captive bred, so I gotta find something like that for my taboo. Yeah, man. I listen. Go to I found these and I found that and I'm gonna show you what it is. I don't have no name. Well, the name is in the middle of it, but this is to place the coffee packages they sell now. So it's what's the name? Joey. That's the name of it. Joey, right there, Joey. So I saw it was good enough. I could place the phone. I got the what phone is this, man? Again, 11XX Max, the 10XX Max, and it's a big, kind of decent size phone. And the fit in there is floating. I don't gotta do nothing. I could make you guys float throughout the whole tank. It's not gonna sink. So it's cool. It's cool. I've been trying to find one, but I didn't want to get the one the inappropriate reefer got because that one is a thin one. It's a thin one, and that type of acrylic gets scratched easily. So I wanted to find one a little bit thicker, and this one it's not much of a difference, but it's thicker. It's definitely thicker than the one from the Ferraro's chocolates. So, and I could also use the other part of it to pull either glue, frags, both sides. But it was only one. It was on the clearance area for $5.99. So, but you could get it. I will go to those places cause or Target. That's where you're gonna find some type of things like this. If you go to Walmart and all that, they only have the foggy plastic one, kind of like the bathroom stuff that you can see through it that good. But this one is perfect. I'm telling you, it's perfect. I mean, I forgot yesterday. I put it in the tank and I forgot about it. And I woke up this morning. I said, "Holy shit! Imagine if fish would have jumped in there, or would it be a death trap?" So it might no, it wouldn't jump back out because the top it reaches the bottom, like really it gets close to the top of it. So it was gonna be a death trap for a fish. Damn. I'm looking around. I always gotta make a mess just to do a freaking live. I don't know why. Freaking mess. Food everywhere. I take out stuff. I don't put them back where they go. Oh, I bought media. This little tiny media things for the freshwater tank to see if it with beneficial bacteria. So I got the regular thing on the filter that came with the filter, that little carbon cartridges, whatever. But then later on, I'm gonna DIY the filtration and that little thing. I'm gonna keep it simple. So I gotta do that. I got the water to do my water change. I know, man. If LFS are crazy, bro. LFS are crazy. Um, that's the only thing. Even though I like this place where I've been going lately, but it's sometimes you'd be surprised with Petco and all the places because they do ask. Some of the of the sales people in there, they ask you, do you have a tank? How long is your tank? How big is your tank? And they won't sell you the fish, no matter no matter how much you try, they won't sell it to you. But that's the only thing about this place. There, that all this time I have been there, I haven't showed them a picture of what tanks I have. None of that. They haven't even asked me a question about my tank and what size tank I got and what I got in my tank. I just go there and buy it, and they don't ask a question. Um, anybody nowadays can act like they know by watching one reef video. They just go in the store and they think, they could just buy a tank at salt water, even though, since now they sell ready salt water, ready made. So, and I'm not saying it's not possible to make it, but, you know, when you do a quick setup like that, a lot of things can go wrong. A lot of things can go wrong. So, now you see your boy going through the freshwater area. I always go through like the fish area, but this time I was going through I was going like blood through the freshwater area, like right there in the veins, like it was in my veins, going through the plants and looking at different plants. Oh man, I said, look at me. Looking at freshwater plants. What do you guys think about that? Excuse the mess. Your boy was looking at freshwater plants today. I don't know why. When I put the tank the long way, it looked kind of greenish. That's probably Fido on the water column. I added Fido yesterday. I'm doing it every other day. I know my boy John told me do it every day. But John, if I do it every day, you're gonna have to start selling it to me because I'm gonna get rid of it quick. All right, let me pull my screen back. So I hope you guys enjoy the view from the top. Where's the glasses? My love, buen provecho. No, ya mismo. No tengo prisa, no tengo hambre así. Estoy esperando que la soda enfríe también. Nope. Nope. Nothing like Pepsi. I'm sorry, Coca-Cola lovers. But it's nothing like Pepsi. And don't get me wrong, I do love Coke too. I love Coca-Cola. That was what I used to drink before because I like that little spiciness on it. But I also love sugar, and Pepsi has a lot of sugar. Pepsi. Man, I gotta remove the anemone. Next to the anemone is this Passalopora growing back. Right here I have another baby of Passalopora. God knows it. They inside the overflow and the freaking plumbing. Angelfish, where are you? Where are you, little dwarf? I hope you're not eating that coral. I told you you could eat all the corals you want, but not that one. We talk about this. Come on now. No, but you know what I think it is? Is that freaking emerald crab that I gotta catch out of there. My bro, you in there to do a job, and it's one job only. Get rid of all the little tiny bubble algae that you find. So I know it's not that many, but don't eat the corals, bro. Cause me and you're gonna have big problems. Wait till I catch you. I'm gonna send you down to a refugium with your other buddy. You got plenty algae to eat on there. Stop nipping at the acro. Look, it's a bubble algae right there. Go right there and eat it. Oh, you want to nip at something? Nip at the Posolopora or the anemone. I know it's not the angelfish. I know that nipping on the acro up there, the millie, that was the emerald crab. Freaking guys, man. I knew that I was gonna go through it. Wow, my space invader is stretching those tentacles like crazy today. Let me show you guys that. That's amazing. It's getting big. John knows. John's seen it in person. Look at that, John. Gotta be hungry. I'm gonna throw a little tiny, little tiny of Reefroids. And a little tiny of Fido. Give me 1 second. Lum 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 lum. Ah, no, no, mama. What's that? Salad? No, I don't want no salad. This is John. Oh, I'm spilling it. This is John Silver Fido. Yubi. I don't even measure this thing. I just pour it in there. I haven't even been using the fuel no more, or the AB plus. I haven't been using none of that stuff. I think my theory is right. As long as you got phosphates and nitrates in the water and good trace elements, I don't think you need to add much to the water to make these corals color up and all that. Because ever since I stopped doing all those stuff and just test the tank and make sure they're there, things seems to be happy. Just making it simpler. Just making it simpler. Let me see. All right, my brother. Have a great night. Sleep tight, and like my daughter used to tell me, don't let the bedbug bite. That's my baby. Indeed, thought she's sick. She's sick. And I cannot be there to kick COVID. Oh man, that's a bad view of the tank. Let me fix it. More better view. So, Kenny, are you on vacation already, or you came back? Or Wednesday you going on vacation? I miss you guys on Friday, man. I was gonna do a Friday live stream. Um, I was, but then I started watching a movie. What movie I was watching? Oh my gosh, I was watching Suicide Squad. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, but what a piece of crap movie. The movie was all about freaking rats. That was crazy. I couldn't believe it. They focused the movie more on a freaking rat. It's one of my Aikens that I'm gonna detach from that rock, and it's the one that I call the Green Goblin. Listen, the growth on that one, the babies that I got around it, oh, such beautiful babies. So I want to put it on a disc and grow it out so I can frag it later on. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, what time is it? 10:25. We've been on for how long? I don't even know the time. Hold on. Let me check over here. Light's about to go out. I mean, the 40 should be out already. I just extended the light cycle. But I'm gonna let you guys go. I don't want to keep you guys up all night. Um, I'm not gonna do no maintenance. All I do with test alkalinity is to make sure. Let me dose it before I let you guys go. Let me do some alk. I'm gonna do 30 mils now, and then check in the morning, see how it is. 30 mils for me is a lot right now. I should be dosing less. The water is not evaporating. 30 mils. Add it. Alk. Let's grab some calcium. Excuse me. Man, I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Oh, man. And that's another thing. Friday, my production manager, which is my supervisor right now, she gave her 2-week notice. So she's going to be out. And they're going to move this other guy they got in this other company, which I like the guy, but the week that my boss was out, I didn't like the way he handled things. So hopefully we'll see how it goes. Probably need to put him in his spot. No, let him know who runs the place. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind listening to, but I've been there so long that I already know how that place runs. Look at this guy. You work? Of course I work, my boy. You know that. So now let's see what's to come. They invite me fishing. That's another trip they want me to do. I think it's a Saturday. I'm not sure. But me thinking that this month is all about overtime. So I don't think I'm going to end up going there. It's an $85 fishing trip. You got the boat, you got a pole, you got a limited bait. But I don't think I'm gonna. If I gotta spend money, it's not happening right now. Arecito, the zones you gave me, they doing really good. Even though you only gave me one polyp. Now I got in the pink one, I got like 3 polyps now, and in the other one, I think I also have the same thing. No, 2 polyps. On the Murphy's Aquatics. What is it? What's the name of that one? Uh, Lacy Latches. Those. They're doing really good. But anyway, my guys, thank you for being here. Um, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button and help with the algorithm of YouTube and let other people know that you guys was here and the video get more views. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. When did you guys hear me saying all that stuff? Never. Avian, thank you for being here, my brother. You've been constantly there, so I appreciate the love. I know pretty soon you got to travel back home. So hope to keep seeing you here. I know you say that over there it'd be 6 in the morning when I do the live, so I'm gonna try to switch it up. Um, do different hour live, especially on the weekends, cause I gotta start doing the Spanish live. Um, I have to, cause I gotta do those giveaways, and the first giveaway has to be in a Spanish live. I'm sorry, but that was the request on that. So I got you, bro. Hasta la próxima. Yeah, but yeah, we talk about that in the near future. But thank you guys for being here. Any suggestions you guys can give me or any advice on freshwater tank, I appreciate it. On a planted tank. And I see you guys in the next live. Thank you for being here. Have a great night, everybody.